Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of the VR Talk Show podcast. As always, I'm your host, AgentReaperVR. To my left, Passion. To my right, SpaceVR. Come to see us again. And Jackie.
Heyo.
So, today's topic, we're talking about our experience on day one of VRChat. And to let people new to VRChat who's going to be starting or have already just started or are planning to start, what to expect. So, let's open this up with Jackie.
Me? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Curveball.
Yeah, I'm switching it up this time. Usually I start off with Jackie or myself. I'm switching it up with you. Wait, I called you Jackie, didn't I, Passion? I'm sorry, Passion.
Yes.
Sorry.
I was wondering if you're gonna catch that.
So, Jackie, if you remember day one of VRChat for yourself, how was it?
Oh dear, let me just fire up my neurons to remember.
What neurons?
Oh no, you're right. I keep falling off my seat.
There's no brain, only floof.
Best kind.
He's expending all his energy today pretending to be wholesome.
Yes.
I am wholesome.
No, we already proven that you are not wholesome.
They have no evidence. You can't prove
you're
it.
just a little boy. That's what you are.
Baby bottom boy.
I'm actually
baby
an
man.
adult, but yes.
Baby bottom bitch boy.
Damn it.
At least they have
imagine
stuff
that's-
against you, you know.
I imagine
They have
that's an
something
episode to
against you,
come,
bro.
though.
Oh, Space, don't act like you were so innocent the other night at FPT Heaven. Fucking
Oh,
getting
but you-
attacked from Honky.
You know what? No, you don't have that much evidence on me. You don't have that much evidence on me, so shut up.
Oh no, we have evidence. I took
Hey,
pictures.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we do have
do.
You
pictures.
Yeah, I do.
That we're gonna
You know what? No.
which we're gonna upload right now.
No, they're already uploaded
No!
on the Hellbound server.
Yeah.
Oh, I
yes,
gotta
they
look at
are.
my phone now. Holy shit.
Oh, frick, I yeeted my chair.
But
I
no,
was wondering-
you know what? No,
that's
that
gotta be a
caught me
record.
off guard. That caught me off guard.
You knew what to expect that night.
I did not know what to expect that night. I didn't think he was gonna pick me. I feel like someone behind me was pointing at me, and I turned around and it's the guy it was Passion's friend.
Yeah, so we know
context,
the
she got a
dancer
dance.
Honky. So we talked. We did talk to him, and we got him to agree to give our friend
son of a-
Space here to be his lap.
I can't.
Oh,
Looking you up
she was breaking. You should hear.
I was not breaking.
Yes, you were.
I was not breaking. No, I
She's not
was
just
not.
a squeaker, she's a screamer.
No! Shut the
All right.
Shush!
Oh, you should have been there. By the way, if you want to know our thoughts about the whole lap dance community, that's an episode of the podcast we've already done. Go check that out.
Yes, that's actually a two-parter. Anyway,
Yes, it is.
Jackie, day one of your VRChat experience.
Ah, dear. Well, that was actually quite a long time ago, because I think I came onto VRChat when it first started up, and then I stayed on for like a good couple months before coming off again, then coming back on. But when I first started, it was pretty daunting, I'd say, actually. Like, I'm not the same, I wasn't the same confident person I am now, but thrusting myself into a random world and just having a bunch of people run up at you, especially for your first time, is quite it could be both scary and anxiety inducing, but also fun.
Okay.
Because
I mean, you would know all about thrusting yourself into things, wouldn't you?
that's later on.
I had to get that little jab.
Yeah, you had to get that little jab in there.
Because with my anxiety, I'm not very good when everyone getting my attention at once. I get really dizzy and disoriented. So having a bunch of people come at you at once was a bit much for me. But luckily, even back then, there's still plenty of worlds to travel to where you can be by yourself. A lot of the time when I first started, I enjoyed, and I still do this now, I like to go to worlds with lots of like different colors or lights going off, or like space or rainbows or cloudy areas. It's not the most popular area, but I enjoy them because I listen to music do it while they're just relaxing.
Oh, so you like to go like one of those worlds that are like that have sound waves to them, right?
Yeah, I'm not much of a person who likes. Well, I don't mind being around people all the time, but I enjoy my own company the best, and just having a world I can just vibe to, and just listen to music to. That's what I enjoy most about VR. So, don't think just because it's called VRChat, it's just for talking to people and getting friends. You can just go to the worlds where you can just vibe and chill. It's great for that. And that's what I used it for when I first came to VRChat.
So was there any like bad or weird experience on your first day of VR, if you remember?
Well, a bit, yeah. There's a little. I wouldn't want to say. Listen, it's from our previous class when we were talking about furries, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying any of them are bad. Like, I've gotten used to it now. But when I first started, I think it was a lot more noticeable that there were lots of them running around, and a lot of them tend to just go up to you and start doing the whole animal thing, like licking or purring or like wanting you to pet them and stuff like that. And I felt very uncomfortable at the start doing that sort of thing.
I never had a furry do that to me. Have they
It
done
might
that?
have been a one-time thing, but when early in VRChat, when I first came on here, when it first started, that's what I got. It might not be what it represents today, but that's my first experience.
Okay. Now, what about you, Space? Oh, wait, you still have more?
I would say
Let him finish.
just one more thing. I'd say going to worlds where they don't have like a clear boundary, like when you can just keep going.
Yeah.
Like I got stuck in a world one. Well, I didn't get stuck because you can always restart, but at the time I got lost in a world and it was just pitch black. I was a lot more into the VR senses back then, so I felt like completely lost. That gave me a bit of anxiety.
That kind of happened to me one time. We were like gonna do like play Mario Kart here in VRChat. I think I hit a ramp and I bounced off like the fence, and it triggered the glider. So I just kept soaring up in the air.
Yeah.
And I kept I kept going, and I was like, I kept like wondering when the hell am I gonna get down? How can I like navigate this? No, I can't go down or up. I can only turn left or right, and you don't turn that fast when you're gliding either. So I had to respawn.
No. Yeah, I did. I kept going, man. I just kept seeing how wide is the actual boundaries of most VR worlds, and it's crazy how much space VR worlds actually got and aren't used up. Like, I just kept going until I couldn't even see the little planet that we were on. But yeah, that's my experience with my first day. It was like, yeah, I saw a lot of awesome worlds that I just kept bouncing to. I met some very interesting
Kept
people
bouncing
who
my
were
boobs.
nice.
And
Then I met some very not okay people.
what about what? I was only half paying attention. Why are we talking about boobs now?
Look, we already know you came onto VR
Because
for
it's-
boobs.
Well, VR, not specifically VRChat. I can't. Yes, VR, like the technology. That's why I started out, but that wasn't why I got on VRChat. I like to make that clear.
Well, since
No, the reason why we're talking about boobs. The reason why we're talking about boobs is because this one's over here using his hands, like, express himself. So every now and then his boobs just pass by my avatar.
Sorry about
all right,
that.
I was gonna go with space, but passion. Day 1 of VR chat for you. How was it?
am
Well, I've talked
lagging.
about this in numerous episodes of the podcast at this point, but when I first got on VRChat, obviously I didn't know you, I didn't know Jackie, I didn't know anyone except Penny. Penny was the one who brought me into VR. Sadly, they're at work, they can't be here today. But Penny brought me into VR, and I've said this before, that I was very socially anxious and nervous at the time, and I don't necessarily remember like much about my first day or few days in VRChat. I remember this one instance where I got into a world. I think it was like Midnight Rooftop, if you remember that world.
Yeah, I think I did.
It was like a public instance of that, and as soon as I got in, these two people in, I think they were in Among Us avatars.
Oh, Lord.
Came up to me. There were two kids, and were
Would
asking
you
me
say
to join
they're
this
sus?
I mean, I guess they were asking me to join this like cult or whatever that they were trying to make, and
Oh yeah.
so I obviously that triggered my social anxiety quite a bit, and it did take me a long time to get over that. And I think that if we're going to be like discussing what new players should do, I'm sure that there's plenty of people who are perfectly fine with social interaction. They'll get on VR chat, they'll hop into a public world and start just hitting it off with someone. I'm sure that's very common to do. But if there's people like me who are socially anxious, I've said it before, VR chat is a great tool to overcome that. And I would definitely recommend, spending some time for yourself and trying to bring at least maybe another friend that you might have into VR with you, like I did. Basically, Penny was the one person I knew outside of VR who brought me in. And if you don't have anyone like that can bring you into VR, have you bring someone else into VR with you. And start out small, start out with just hanging out with them, and over time kind of try to slowly broaden your horizons and start joining friends of your other friends, and then friends of their friends, and then start looking into events and clubs and all these other things in VR. Like, if I can, I want to plug this great club for newbies starting out.
Okay. What's the name of this club?
It's not like a dance club like we talk about a lot. It's called the No Friends Friends Club, and it's specifically a group. It's run by OK Kuro, and every week they get together. I think it's on Thursdays, and they get together and do like seminars about like social anxiety topics and relationship topics, or they'll do little exercises, little games to try to help people with social anxiety. And they'll just go world hopping together, or whatever. And it's a great. That was kind of like my first big exposure to like really socializing a lot in VRChat. And again, like you can look them up on VRChat groups. I don't know if I'm still have them in my groups or not. Yes, I do. Holy crap. Okay. What's the group info? It's not.
While you're looking for that,
it.
I really thought you were gonna plug in your own club. I really did.
Same. I thought you were too.
Yeah, if you're a brand new person to come to VRChat, come to Hellbound. You'll get titties in your face. We guarantee it.
Who doesn't like titties?
Maybe not the best thing for someone that's brand new to experience just yet.
Right.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't, let's be honest. Even if they didn't go to Hellbound, they're gonna get titties in their face no matter what.
Damn.
You're not wrong. No, you're not wrong.
That's true. Especially with nowadays, the avatars are more and more lewd. So.
And jiggly.
Oh, they're meeting every Friday now. Okay. So they're
Very
changing
jiggly,
Thursdays to
too.
Fridays. Yeah.
I mean, look at
Okay,
this
who
one's
has
ears.
nameplates
Ooh.
turned on and can actually tell me what the actual group code is for that?
NFFC.9364.
Yes, that's the VRChat group. Go join it. Great people over there. I would highly recommend it. And also Hellbound.
I don't know if you're able to leave links in this podcast thing, but maybe put one there if you're able.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that too. Can you message me
Yeah.
the link for that Discord? That way
yeah.
I can just post it in the
Yeah, have a Discord
description for the YouTube channel in case any of the viewers
One
are
thing I would
interested in
also
that.
recommend. Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
look at
absolutely.
that.
And
We
one
can-
thing I would also
We can actually talk about something useful to help people out, not just random nonsense. Isn't that great? We are useful.
who are you trying to convince, Jackie? Me or you?
I don't know, just whoever's out there.
You're just trying to
one thing I would
you're
also
just trying to paint
recommend-
yourself as not being a lewd person still.
He called me.
I would also recommend. I mean, it doesn't happen very often, but one thing I would
Stacey, you're
recommend.
so
I think it
close.
happens every
Almost two, I'm
December.
sorry.
You were
or
leaning,
around that time?
outwards. I was so close to just spanking your ass.
Don't dare
What?
smack my
What
butt.
the-
Smack
Her
my
ass was
booty.
like, it was right in front of me. I was like, no, Jackie, no, don't spank the booty.
Okay, just to let everyone know,
He's very loose.
Space and Jackie are not a couple. Jackie was just feeling a little lonely, so Space just said, "Hey, I can sit next to you." He's like, "Yay!"
I accompanied him. I am not taken. I am
So,
a single
it-
bean, so it's fine.
So this is working against you now, right now, because every time he moves his hands, he's
Oh.
hitting your boobs, or trying
I
to
don't actually mean to do
or
that.
trying to
I did-
touch your butt.
No, it's
Listen,
no, it's fine.
it
They're
was
just
right.
expressing themselves.
It was right there. I controlled my.
It's a miracle you haven't gotten demonetized yet, Reaper. It's a goddamn miracle.
Are we trying to get him demonetized? Because I can do that.
Please don't,
Oh
Yeah,
god.
But
anyways.
because then I have to switch
I
it
would
up, saying
also-
that this is not meant for kids, even though it's still not meant for
Well,
kids.
technically.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say,
was
this
saying
is
it
meant
could be
for
meant for
kids.
kids either way. Yeah, right.
I mean, it gives you two
But
options
every
to pick.
December,
Oh, go ahead.
every December or around that time, they host VRCon, which is a convention here inside of VRChat. It's completely free. You don't need to pay anything to attend.
No.
You just need to make sure you have like a decent quality avatar in terms of performance,
Access to VR.
which you can easily find, and access to the game, obviously, whether that be through desktop, VR, Quest, whatever. But they have tons of events with like VRChat, like celebrities and whatnot. And one thing that I really love about VRCon
Yeah, there are.
is they have different worlds for the convention,
looking at
and
one.
in those worlds they have a bunch of
I highly
booths
doubt that.
for all these different like clubs and organizations you can join,
That's
role
just
playing
Just throw me down
groups,
just like that.
Yes,
all
I'm
these different
sorry.
things. So
But you're
yeah,
right,
I would
you're
definitely recommend people check that out if it's the right time of year. Obviously, you can check out VRCon on like Twitter and stuff. They have all their information there. But
I might do
Yeah.
that now.
and that's another thing that I think a lot of people don't necessarily realize at first. You can play VRChat without the VR. You'd be surprised how many people didn't know that. I didn't know that for quite
They
a
don't know
while.
what. They don't know
That
what.
you can play VRChat without VR.
Yeah, desktop.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, see, they don't
What?
they don't
You
do a
guys
very
don't
Oh,
good
know
job of
that?
advertising that.
Well, it says VR
Are you
chat,
serious?
so I'm thinking you need
That
a
was-
VR headset to play it.
You know
Okay,
Google's a thing,
yeah,
right?
okay, yeah, fair enough.
You know Google's a thing, right? You can type it in and
Not
it'll
only
But
tell
you
that-
don't know what you don't know.
Not only that, what is it? If you look at VR chat in the beginning of the days, very little people actually had VR headsets and even full body, but the majority of them were on desktop. That's why when you play on VR chat, when you start it up in Steam, it gives you two options. Unless you click like always choose this option, then you don't have that option. You can either click on Steam VR, VR Chat VR, or desktop VR Chat. There's two different options.
Yeah,
and when I
there
don't
is.
feel like getting on VR, I just usually go on desktop. So, yeah, but no, there is a
Uh,
desktop. I'm surprised you guys didn't know about that.
Well, I mean, I
I
have
know-
known for
I know
quite a
it
while now. But when
now.
I first
Oh,
started,
Spacey, I think
Yeah.
I know why that they didn't know. Those two are
Why?
boomers. They're boomers.
oh my god,
Fuck you.
Old people.
you're only like 4 years younger than me, Jackie.
Still young.
Boomer! I'm the youngest one here. I'm over Gen Z, and I'm ashamed of that. Fucking Gen Z these days. God.
One thing I will
Anyways.
say is you have to also, like, if you're just starting out VR chat, definitely be careful of the worlds you go to starting out,
Yes.
because it's very easy to end up in an instance that will completely turn you off to the game forever.
Yeah,
When you first start.
definitely.
that is true.
Avoid the black cat at all costs. I know it's a very
Yes.
popular
Yes.
world, and you may think you meet some friends there. Do not go to the black cat in your first few times of VR chat. I will tell you, or the Great Pug. I mean, the Great Pug's not as bad, but
Oh my god.
Uh,
Why
Great
is that
Pugs
place
is
so...
only PC,
Why
so
is that-
no children there.
yeah.
No, there's
Why is that place so popular?
they do have
Jesus.
a Quest compatible version of it.
What's so popular?
Wait,
Ah,
the Great
shit.
Pug? The
The
Great
Black
Pug has a
Cat
Quest
and the
compatible
Pug.
version now?
Why
Yeah,
is the
there
place
is.
The Great
so
Pug.
popular?
They call it something else.
And the pub.
The Black Cat.
The Great
Oh.
Pug
The
of the
Black
West
Cat's the
or
reason
something
why
like
it's
that.
popular. Wait, let me
I didn't know
talk
that.
first.
Learn something new every day.
I think that's what it's called.
Come to
No,
think
but
of it,
the
I think
reason
I
why
did
the
have
Black
one of my
Cat is
first
so
actual
popular-
Go ahead.
No, you can continue. I'll start with two.
I was just gonna say that I think one of my first ever like interactions outside of like something with Penny was actually in the Great Pug. I had like a conversation with someone upstairs in the
Nice.
Great Pug. I remember, but anyways, what were you gonna say?
Oh, so the reason why the Black Cat and the Great Pug were popular originally when it was just PC players, because there was no quests, none of that shenanigans. The Great Pug is pretty much was the Black Cat for PC players, pretty much. And because Quest was introduced, now kids, sadly, can join. The Black Cat was created, and because it was Quest friendly, it was PC friendly as well. a lot of people met there as well. It's just one of the main things, or I guess you could say first things that came out that people just kind of gravitated towards because it was just like a socializing hub. Nowadays, it's a fucking mess. There's too many kids screaming,
I hear Selena,
crashers, shit like that.
Or who is it? Oh no, Spooky Ghost Boo. Isn't that what the creator of the Black Cat, Spooky Ghost Boo?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I hear that they're actually creating, like in the middle of creating another like world they're hoping will overtake the Black Cat. In terms of popularity.
See, this
but
is why
I
I
guess
don't
it's still in
use this as
development.
a social thing. That's why I use this as mostly vibing.
Another little piece of advice I guess I could give is trusted users, right? A trusted user is I believe it's the highest rank in VR, right? Highest rank in VRChat in terms of the safety settings, which if you don't know what that is, you can look up a guide. But trusted users, they can either be really helpful to new players, or they can be kind of elitist snobs. It's really
jack access.
It's really like just a random luck of the draw with that. Like, if you find a bunch of trusted users just hanging out in front of a mirror, more than likely it's going to be the elitist kind, like the mirror dwellers, who due to their safety settings, like they won't even see you because they have like ranks lower than them completely turned off. So,
yeah.
But you may encounter at some point, a trusted user who isn't a jackass, and they can be some of the most helpful people to help out a new player because they've spent a unfathomable amount of their life inside of VRChat.
Just to stop Passion for a second, I just want to let everyone know that both Passion and Space are trusted users.
Yes, I am.
Unfortunately, I'm a known user.
You're a user?
I'm a known user.
You are a known user. I thought you were trusted by this time.
No, I think you need to like
wait, I trust
spend an entire amount of time.
You can't trust the Android.
No, you're just a user, darling.
Yeah, you're just a user.
Oh. To be fair, if I ever do become a trusted user, I would have no advice to give people. I mostly just sleep in here and listen to music.
You're giving advice to people right now.
Don't listen to me. I'm a failure.
God damn it, Jackie.
Okay.
But continue what you're saying.
Yeah, so that way we can move on to Space.
But occasionally you may find a trusted user who is more than willing to help a new player understand like the menus and give suggestions on worlds and avatars and stuff. And you know, so I would keep an eye out for like the trusted users to see, you know, if any of them are worth being friends with, and you know, see if they can help you out.
Oh crap!
What?
Except if you see Space, avoid Space. She's not going to help you out at all.
What the fuck? Excuse me, I have helped people out in the past when it comes to the menu, and even then, I'm learning how to handle the menu because apparently they want to change it multiple times. So I'm learning with the new player as well.
Yeah, they keep on updating the user interface or the UI for anyone who's wondering what that means.
Mm-hmm.
So, Space. If you remember your first day of VRChat.
I actually remember it vividly. I remember the first 2 days very vivid. The reason why is because don't shit on it. You can shit on it now. I used to play Rec Room because I was just a questie. I started off as a questie. I'm still using a quest. But I first started off in Rec Room, it is. I like VRChat, but not so
More centered around
detailed.
games.
Not
It's
so
like more-
detailed.
it's like more centered around
it's more of
games.
games. It's more around games. This is
Mm.
more of socializing in that sense. Plus, there's more kids on
Ah.
there as well.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I met a friend on Rec Room. He introduced me to VRChat, and the first day, I pretty much joined with him in a private world, and then he invited a bunch of friends, and then we all started like hanging out in this one cabin world. I think it's called Winter Cabin. I remember it vividly. And then the second day we did the same thing. But when I was pretty much first introduced, I wasn't thrown into a public world automatically. That's for sure.
Mm.
I can't really say when I first entered a public world. It definitely was chaotic. That's for sure. I'm fucking lagging. Okay, I'm back. I lag a lot. That's my catchphrase.
She
literally
does
is.
have a
Look at
group
my
banner
thing.
too. No, we don't see it. The camera doesn't see it either.
No, I meant you guys.
All I see is
And
like
you can tell
I
it's
can
just, I
see it.
lag a lot.
all I
with the
see is like
smiling
a cell
face.
phone thing.
Yeah.
No, the status.
I'm gonna change that watch. Keep it up. I'm gonna change
Anyway, anything else you want to talk
Uh,
about your
where was I
first
at?
day in VR?
I ain't done. I was just lagging horrible. So, I remember making a Instagram account for my VRChat account, and that's actually how I got to meet more people through Instagram? Question mark.
That's how you and I met.
I met this person. They're not. That is where we met, but that was like a few weeks later down the line, and I didn't realize. But when it was a surprise that you and Penny knew each other because Penny knew an ex of mine, and it was just a coincidence that you and Penny knew each other. So I'm like, hey.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah. I really only got on to pretty much be a mirror dweller because my friends were mirror dwellers. I'm like, let's fucking do something. Stop staring at the mirror. So because of it, I tend to go to more game worlds like escape rooms, puzzles, a go-kart world. So I'm not too much into the socializing bit, but I never had a bad experience, per se. Only because I ignored people. If they talk to me, then yeah. But usually, when they're in front of the mirrors, you just get like an aura of like they think that they're entitled, you know, and you don't want to get near them because you feel like you're gonna disturb their peace or some shenanigans like that.
Yeah,
But
I feel like you disturb them in any way, they block you.
I
It's
find
very
it funny
pissy.
because
Like you'll like.
one of the first times I went up to the mirror to see what people are doing, they told me to get lost because I'm fogging up their mirror.
what the fuck?
That's when you say,
Fucking
"Well, I can't
asshole.
help
They
it
were-
for being this hot."
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
We all know you're ugly.
That's rude. Be nice to the people.
Okay, only half
Right.
of you are ugly. The rest of you are alright.
That's coming from Jackie. Nobody else. None of us are saying that. That's Jackie. All right. Don't come after us.
I'm a brat.
But-
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I was gonna make a joke, but anyways. The
I mean,
only
I didn't-
bad
like I said, like-
experiences I had. Sorry, you
Well,
can
go ahead,
continue.
Space. No, go ahead. You're fine.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Passion talked enough.
Ah,
It's
okay.
your turn to talk.
I didn't have that many bad experiences. Of course, there's people who is screaming in your ears, trying to crash you and stuff like that. Me personally, I really hadn't had a bad experience for this one, or one of them. I don't remember someone saying that they were trying to make them join a cult or some shit. Actually, I was doing that. I was doing that one time where a bunch of us were in army avatars. And we just kept pointing guns at somebody, or a bunch of people like, one of us. It was a bunch
I was
of us.
gonna say something.
It was pretty cool.
I was
What?
going to say something about that when Passion mentioned it. Didn't we watch some documentary, Passion, about VR cults and how it was an actual messed up thing? Or was that something else?
No, I don't think we did.
I swear we did. Maybe it was something else, but I swear it was some VR cult.
Oh, but no, it wasn't a cult. It was just more bullying people into changing the avatar that we were in. Also, my screen's frozen, so give me a fat second before I could come back. I'm waiting for it to load. And I'm back. Anyways,
All right.
I do have the tendency of helping the more new users and what's the one before new users? I don't know what they're called.
Visitors.
Visitors. There you go. Couldn't think of it on top of my head.
Yeah, that's the
usually
brand new people.
Yes, brand new people. What is it? Usually, when I'm in a public world of going to a chill out world, there is a couple of people where I see that they're struggling, and I'm like, hey, let me help you out, because even I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So let me help you out. You can help me out. So I do tend to help out the smaller people than entertain the bigger ones, you can say. But my first day of VRChat, it wasn't bad. It was just pretty much hanging out with new people. They were also pushing you to other worlds, look for avatars to wear, because again, when you're a visitor, you get the default visitor avatars, and once you're more experienced, you get these type of avatars that we have. So, but yeah, I didn't really have a bad day. Really, it was alright.
All right.
I just had an idea of something we could suggest, Agent.
What is that?
As it goes on, you get more corrupted.
How about we give our top world for 4 categories? One being best game in VRChat, one being best
Oh no.
avatar world,
Oh.
one just a general, just nice world that we like. And I forget what the fourth
Let me
one I was
look at
gonna say was.
my worlds then.
I have a
Yeah, I
lot of
forget what the
worlds
fourth
saved.
one was.
All right. So best game world, best chill world, best avatar world, best.
So actually,
I was
that's the
gonna
funny
say
part.
four.
I have them organized like that. I have avatar worlds, chill out worlds, game worlds, and plan worlds. I have 92 avatar worlds, 76 chill, 35 game worlds, and 17 planned.
Oh, jeez.
I have a collection, that's for sure.
Yeah, you do. All right.
Yeah.
Just to give new players a place to start looking for worlds.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I guess you can call it ranking. When you start off in VRChat for the very first time, you're labeled as a visitor, and
Mm-hmm.
if you put in, I think
At
it's
least 100 hours.
at
right?
least 100 hours.
Or no, maybe it's 50. Maybe it's 50.
You just wipe it
50
on
or,
my
50
hours.
or 100. Yeah.
Maybe.
As long as you put in the time, you evolve that into new user, and then when you accumulate
User.
like 50 friends, that's when you become a user.
Hold on.
It goes known user.
I don't know how
after
the
that,
ranking system works. Oh, you know what?
and
Fun
then
fact.
trusted
I'm actually
user.
a trusted user on Quest. I became a trusted user on Quest and then moved over to PC.
No, if you link,
Apparently, it's a rare
Wait,
thing
you-
to see.
so you can link
You need
your
50
accounts.
friends?
Well, I don't forget how it is. I'm pretty sure if you go to the VRChat website, they can tell you how it works and what you need to do in order to rank up to get to trusted user,
Oh, fuck that.
which is the top tier. So
I know back then there was another rank above trusted user, but they removed that.
No, I'm fine with being bottom tier. I don't need all that.
so now for my first day experience of VRChat. So my first day of
When you were
VRChat.
So, was this when you were a little calculator?
Where's my spray ball? I need my spray ball so I can spray you.
I got Spacey here. You wouldn't do that to Spacey, would you?
Yes.
It is hot. Spray me. Fuck you.
See? Look, no. You gave your consent. You gave your consent. You can't say. You can't say that. You gave your consent.
It was before.
Anyway, so my first day in VRChat, I was nervous because I didn't know what to expect. I went through the whole tutorial process, picked my Avi, and when you finally get through there, it brings you to your default home world. If you guys remember what it looked like, it kind of looked like this.
Go to it.
The
They still have it
polygon
up
looking
there.
ass
Yeah, you
one.
can. Yeah, you can still go to it now. Like when you hit the home button on your UI, it gives you the option of either
Oh, the
yes,
VRChat home.
default, or no.
Yeah.
So you can still go back to the default one. I had to scratch my
I
nose.
still have that.
That's
The
my
default one's
default
not
one.
bad.
I have not bothered changing it.
You wait, what?
Oh.
You never changed your
haven't
home
got a-
world?
No, I never
You're
bothered
still
changing
in the
it.
VRChat basic homeworld?
Yeah.
I was that too,
Oh
you
my
know,
god!
until I changed it to the boat.
Jackie.
All right, we're taking you to a femboy room afterwards, and you're gonna make that your homeworld.
Listen, I can explain why.
I can explain why.
Okay, explain why.
Like, on the outer edges of the VRChat homeworld, you can start climbing and jumping around. That's what it sounds really sad, but I just like to run around it like an obstacle course sometimes.
Everyone used to do
Another
that.
parkour world.
Yes,
You
there's
could probably find
parkour
another
worlds.
parkour world.
You're
I
basically describing what
bothered.
people do in Halo back in the day.
I guess we know what we're doing after this podcast.
I am gonna
Force
teach
Jackie
Jackie
into a new
homeworld.
Okay, so Jackie kept the default homeworld because they like the parkour.
Anyway, we need to hear about Agent's first day.
All right, yeah, back to mine.
Hey, Agent's first day. Come on, little
All right.
calculator.
Shush. All right, so
Nice.
you load into your default world. You get curious. You're wondering what's it like, and then at the very end, you see like this room with like 5 or 6 different portals, and this little
Oh,
thing in the middle of it where you can just select what types of world that you want to go. There's trending, lounge, new, and crap like that. So
I have to ask before you continue, Agent. Were you on PC or did you have a Quest or Oculus at the time?
at the time I had a Quest.
Oh, okay.
You're on Quest. Cool.
Yeah. So then and then later on I linked my Quest and my Steam account together. So anyway.
And then he spent the big bucks on an index.
Yes. Finger
Wait,
tracking.
you were on a quest before?
Yes.
Oh. Cool. Sorry, I was like, my mind is kind of spaced out right now. Sorry.
Well, you are called SpaceVR.
Well, that is
so...
your name. Yeah, I'm glad
Oh
we're on
my
the same
God.
wavelength with that, Reaper. Yeah.
Let's,
All right. So
let's ignore what my name means.
yeah, let's ignore Jackie's name. Let's go back to my thing now, okay? So back to the portals. I saw one of them as the Black Cat. I know, Passion, you said don't go to the Black Cat, but I went to the Black Cat.
Newbie mistake.
So I went.
Oh no.
So I went there. I was nervous. I didn't want to talk to no one. I found like a small, like two people talking to each other. I'm like, hey, how's it going? And surprisingly, they started talking to me, and they included me in their conversation. I said I didn't know what they were talking about, and then one of them says, "Oh, well, are you new?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's actually my first day." And they were helpful to me by telling me about all this other stuff and like some of the settings I should have it at. So they were very helpful.
It's not unheard of.
For. I can't even talk right now. Very helpful to me. I don't know why I was getting tongue-tied. But yeah, anyway, they helped me out. They helped me out. I didn't stick around the Black Cat much because I was getting a little bored, and I decided to go try out some of the games that they have. And I think one of them was Among Us, and one of the reasons why I came onto VRChat was to play VRChat Among Us because one of my favorite groups.
Really?
Yes, really, because one of my favorite groups that I like to watch on YouTube was The Boys. That's Josh Dub, Sleepy Mully, Juicy Fruit Snacks, Eddie VR, and your narrator.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this has to be before the Amazon hit TV series, The Boys.
Yeah, I'm not talking about The Boys, Amazon show. I'm not talking about that. Yeah. So seeing them having a great time in VRChat, and Among Us, because Among Us was still popular at the time when I joined, and I wanted to get into it.
It wasn't
still
cringe yet.
is.
Yeah, so I started playing games. I got a little bit more comfortable. I started talking to people, and I made a few friends that day too. And then later on, I made more friends down the road. And now, here we are.
Yeah. Wait, we're friends?
Jackie, if I wasn't picking
I'm
on you,
joking.
we wouldn't be friends.
I'm kidding. I'm
Pull out the
kidding.
Glock!
I think there's one out back.
There is
Yeah,
one
there's
out there.
several
I might
weapons
get
out
it.
back.
Alright. So, for people who are thinking about getting onto VRChat for the first time, or
Don't.
No. Don't listen to. Hey, like Jackie says, don't listen to him.
Don't listen to the femboy. Yeah, don't listen to the femboy.
Anyway,
You know, I really
Femboys have
regret
no
that
rights.
because I accidentally just punched my wall. My hand fucking hurts. Why am I always getting into this shit when
when I'm with you, Asian.
that's not my fault. That's your fault. Don't play so close to the wall. Anyway, so people who are thinking about getting onto VRChat for the first time, and people who just started going on to VRChat, you're gonna run some things that you never expected to run into before, and there are some unspoken rules that you
There
should
might be
follow.
dicks in your face.
Yes, there might be dicks in your face.
Big dicks.
Horse dicks. Dragon dicks.
Oh my god.
Dicks.
Regular penis dicks.
Can we
Okay, okay.
rename that to the Gremlin Couch? Can we rename it to the Gremlin Couch instead of the BBC?
No, that's still gonna be called the BBC. The other one over there, that can be the Gremlin Couch.
Oh,
We
should we
got
mute
two
them?
gremlins on this
Spicy.
one.
Probably.
Anyway,
Just be out of frame, but you just hear our voices.
all right. So one of the, I call it the golden rule of VRChat. Everyone is a guy until you prove that they're not a guy.
I mean, yeah. I
It
mean,
is very
look at
true.
me. I
I'm
think that
fucking
they've.
Like, prime example, Passion
Wait,
has
what?
has a
What?
ma-
What about
ha- has
Passion?
a male voice, but dresses up in a female avatar.
And this is
Yeah, but
something I
you're
do
a
want to
guy?
touch.
He's a guy.
Oh, God! This is something I do want to touch on, Reaper, in a future episode. Like, I want to delve deeper into gender identity in VR chat, but we'll save that for another episode.
Oh, that's gonna be an interesting episode.
Now that will be an interesting episode. I identify as an attack helicopter now.
That's
All right.
very brave of you.
No.
So, yeah.
So you like having men stuffed inside you.
I think he might have crashed.
That
Wait, what?
Oh,
Wait,
he
what?
lagged. He lagged a little bit.
You said
Hold on.
you identified
You
as an
like
attack
hardcore.
helicopter.
Hold
So
on.
you like
Hold
having
on.
men stuffed
Yeah.
inside you.
no, you stole my
Messed up
joke.
the
I was
Alec
about to
Dick
say it.
That's
All right.
very. Listen,
Wait, hold on. Cut it. Rewind. That's very brave of you.
No.
Not many people can just come out and say they can fit 6 guys in them.
My head's up alive.
I thought that was actually you leaning back. I didn't realize it fell
I
off.
leaned back and my head just casually flopped off.
But
All
yeah,
I say is I like dick.
God.
Oh, same. Fist bump.
Well, yeah, you're gonna see people.
What is this?
What the-
What is this laugh?
What's this laugh? I never heard you laugh like this.
God. Why?
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ.
Fucking breathe.
Breathe, woman.
That's when you insert the SpongeBob and Todd card 1 eternity later.
you know what this reminds me?
Sounds like from Donkey from Shrek.
Oh my God!
I just had a laugh
Breathe.
on both sides.
Please don't tell me you're asthmatic. Do you need an inhaler or something?
I'm not, no,
Oh my
but no, but
I
Thank
never
you.
heard you laugh like that before.
I tend to.
Don't
I
get her
have
going
laughing
again.
fits. I have laughing fits where I laugh, and then I laugh at my own laugh, and then I laugh at my own laugh, and then I can't stop.
Oh my God!
We'll be right
To the
back
point where
after
my
this
stomach
5-minute
hurts.
break.
Oh,
Do we have
Jesus.
5 minutes break section? For this one to compose?
I might have to trim a little bit off, but yeah. Okay, Space. Do you need to get some water or something?
This is what you need to do. Trim this off for the main podcast, but make it as a clip or story of just 5 minutes of her laughing.
I was thinking of it.
Just give no context whatever. If you want to find out why she's laughing so much, you have to listen to the podcast.
So, cross promotion.
My stomach hurts.
My friend almost died laughing. Find out why.
My God.
You okay, buddy?
Space, go get some water.
Yeah, I'll grab some water here. I can't reach for my... See what I mean? The ass. It's right here.
See? Oh my God.
See? What? Leave my butt alone. I know it's from delicious, but like, calm down, bro.
Fucking hell, I spilled my water over me.
You know what? You guys can continue talking. I'm gonna get some more water. It is too damn hot in my room running this PC.
No
I'll be
worries.
right back.
We can wait for you.
I'll be right back.
Oh, she fell into the bean.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Well,
that was a...
What were we talking about?
I mean, we've had some laughs on this podcast, but god damn.
that took the cake. That took the cake.
You need to put up...
Agent, you need to put up a poll saying who has the best laugh when losing it, Spacey or Penny.
Wait, well, okay, when Penny actually loses it, it's fucking hilarious.
It is.
Mayonnaise on the escalator going upstairs, so see you later.
It's funny. It makes it even funnier because she just doesn't laugh at anything else that anyone else is laughing to, and then she's only like every time she breaks, she's the only one to break for whatever it is, and she just fucking loses it.
Oh dear.
I had to think.
Oh.
Yes, thank you, audience.
Oh.
What were you saying, Agent? What were you saying?
Well, I wanted Space to come back, and I can start back up.
Oh my goodness.
But goddamn.
This is what we need, more laughs.
Well, that's one of the things I love about your podcast, Reaper, is that, yeah, we talk about things and we have, like, discussions, but a lot of it is just us fucking laughing our asses off.
Yeah, it is. It's entertaining.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
it's
You know, it's a lot of fun just to shitpost, you know?
Yeah, shitting on each other is the best.
oh yeah. Get.
I didn't know you were into that.
VR, find yourself some friends you can talk shit with. Those will be your closest friends.
Friends and probably friends for life.
Definitely.
Are you really homies? Are you really homies if you don't let each other ERP?
Oh,
That's what used to do, okay? That's what used to do together.
What do you mean? We just sit up and down on each other. It's not.
What are you talking about?
Before we even started, you
It's
were
just
sitting
sitting
on the
up-
couch. You were sitting on Passion's lap, like licking his face.
That's wholesome licking.
Wholesome licking.
Okay. Yes.
Wholesome licking.
Oh my god. Fucking Christ.
A hoe doing some licking.
Wholesome licking.
Yeah. A hoe doing some licking, yeah.
A wholesome licking time.
You're not
Wholesome
fooling
licking
no
time.
one.
You need to make that your You need to make that your status. Wholesome licking time.
No, they need to create that as their group banner.
Wholesome looking time.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't know if you heard, Agent, but the event last night with Luna's club was canceled. Well, actually, it wasn't the club that
Luna
it wasn't the
Butterfly?
club that she owns. It was another club. Yeah,
Oh.
it wasn't the club she owns. It was another club she dances for. But yeah, their event was canceled last night. So, not to mention, I wasn't in a very good mood anyway. So,
Yeah.
I just noticed that Spacey's got like little cat feet.
Yeah,
cat
little
nail
cat
slippers.
slippers. I said that like when she joined in. Anyway, yeah, I did. Passion. So I finally got verified on Gothal.
Gotha?
Yeah. I don't see anything about their events.
yeah, like they have them. I think they have them Wednesdays and Sundays.
Also,
Their events are.
do you have roles assigned to you? Because I don't see nowhere where you
know, I
can
think
get
so.
roles.
Hold on, let me look.
Is this still going, by the way?
Yeah, it's still
shit.
recording.
One of the dancers sent a message to me. Risumi, one of those dancers we were scouting,
Oh.
accepted my friend request.
Oh, that's
I asked Honky just for the shits and giggles to see if he wanted to join, and he didn't. So
yeah. He probably has too much going on.
Oh, Jesus.
I
I almost got head-butted there.
I'll have to message Risumi later. But
I think I'm getting my own little dance right now. Or demonic possession, one of the two. Probably the latter. Jesus Christ. This is the weirdest demonic possession dance I've ever gotten. Hello, you in there? I hear gears or something.
I think that's their canteen.
Hello.
Oh, you're back?
Nope. I had
yeah, I don't see
I'm
any
back.
place to get rolls.
pizza.
So I guess it's
What did you grab?
Pizza and water.
I guess there are none.
Pizza and water.
All right. Well, we'll,
Yes, the perfect combination.
yeah,
I
we'll
know,
talk
I've
more
got
about
the
that
same.
later. Okay.
Yeah.
So what was I talking about before Space had her laughing fits?
Fit.
Your first day in VR chat.
No, I already talked about that. We're talking about what to expect on your first day or week. Okay, we're not talking about that no more. We're not talking about that no more. Okay, so when you join in VRChat, you'll notice that there will be female-looking avatars.
Oh,
Just because-
yeah, the golden rule.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, the golden rule. So, just because they're wearing
You
a
ruined my immersion. I thought this person was a woman for the past 6 months or 4 months.
No, don't lie to the viewers.
Jackie, you're a horrible liar, Jackie.
Yeah.
Anyway, just because they have a female avatar on does not make them a female. Because sometimes they'll be a
Look
guy.
at me now.
Well, I already know
And
you're
vice
a female.
versa. And vice
Wait,
versa.
you're
Sometimes you see
not
women wearing the
And yes, vice
wearing the male
versa.
avatars too.
Vice versa too.
My
It all
whole life
depends
is a
on
lie.
the person's mood or whatever.
Shut the hell up.
Or whatever they identify as. Because yes, because this is VR, you can be whatever you want to be. So if you identify as a female, you can definitely dress up as a female. If you identify as a man, you can dress up as a man. Now the
Or if you identify, like you
Milo's
say,
stuck in the
as
pizza.
a robot.
Guys, Milo's staring at my pizza.
I love how Reaper just shrugs. Yeah,
it a
sure,
smile.
whatever.
Yeah.
Milo's over there.
Alright.
Milo's right here. It's like where your knees at.
So
No.
Yeah.
a little bit
Another
too-
thing that
too much.
you'll-
Nope, higher. No.
So
to your
Milo
right.
is Space's cat.
To your right. Motherfucker. No. God damn it. Where am I?
This is my right.
There.
This is my.
There. He's right here.
Hello, Milo.
His head's right here.
Hello. Hey yo. This doesn't
Alright.
look weird at all.
It does look weird. How you think the viewers on YouTube
Context,
are
my cat
looking?
was staring.
If I
For
didn't say,
context, my cat was staring at my pizza. Now he's meowing at me. You have your food there, baby. Go get your food. Don't rub it. He's rubbing against my leg.
all right. Anyway,
I'm lagging.
another thing that you'll notice is a bunch of furries.
Yep.
Yep. Don't
Our
for-
last
Oh, yeah, there's a
episode
bunch
talked
of
about that.
furries.
Go watch that.
Yeah, our last episode we did talk about the furry community. Like-
Wow.
Oh,
Great
wow.
segue there, Passion.
I do my part.
I love how I kept quiet while you guys talked, and you guys keep on interrupting me. Like I want to at least, I want to get what I want out so I can at least end it because we're already over an hour already.
That's good then.
Anyway, yes, furries. You'll notice them. Don't worry about it. If you are a furry or you think that you are a furry, you can definitely join their community. They are a friendly bunch. Most of them are lewd, so those are maybe the people that you want to stay away from for the meantime
Unless you're lewd.
until you are developed into a degenerate like the rest of us.
Yes, yes.
Another thing that Space brought up was mirror people. Mirror people are people that stand in front of a mirror in a public world, even if it's a game world. They'll just stand in front of a mirror, looking at themselves, and do nothing else. Those people you stay away from. Do not approach them. Do not talk to them because those people are truly assholes, and they will block you just for saying hi. I'm not joking. They
Or
will
ignore
block
you
you.
as well.
And if you keep
Yeah.
coming up to them or something like that, or you even get in their way, they'll block you.
You don't even have to do any. Like, well, half the time they don't even have your avatar or anything shown because they probably have their safety settings like turned up, so they can't even see your avatar or hear your voice or anything. So they might not even acknowledge you.
That too. Okay. Who's
Oh.
this? Oh my god, hold on. I haven't seen
I
this
didn't know that
person.
person.
I haven't seen this person in ages. It's Mocha. Oh my god.
Hello.
I haven't
So
seen you
tall.
in ages.
I know. Hi, hi. Hi.
It is alive.
I am alive. Ish.
Hallelujah. Oh. Still,
Yes,
hallelujah.
yes, 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 yes.
How
How are
you
you
been?
guys? I've been good. I decided to just get on to say hi to people before I have other things to do IRL. I
Okay.
miss VRChat, so I was like, let me go sneak in there. What y'all doing?
Recording
Podcast.
a podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I bothering?
Well, we keep on getting interrupted by
We keep on
each other
interrupting him.
when I'm trying to like close it out. So we're almost done.
Oh,
Jackie's in your
okay, you want me to
spot.
stay here?
Yeah, I see you, Jackie.
You want me to stay right here? I can stay here. I'll be quiet. I'll be good.
You can sit in the audience,
In the audience? Yeah.
even though we
Be
don't have an
quiet
audience.
and is in the audience.
Mm.
Okay, be quiet in the
Yeah, feel
audience.
free.
Okay, I could do.
But it's good to see
You
you
seem
again. I
so
haven't seen you in
happy.
forever.
I know
wanna
it's been
hug.
like maybe a
Stop hugging all
year.
the hugs.
I think it's been a year.
Okay.
I didn't
It's
put my
crazy.
full body, so I don't got leggies right now. It's too much
You're
work.
like me.
Yes. Okay, I'll be quiet and I sit in the audience.
Okay.
Yes.
I
Well,
have a mass.
Oh, shit, Jackie, run!
I'm not afraid to chop up a femboy.
Oh, Jesus! Oh my god. What
Okay.
else, Reaper? What else do
happened.
you encounter?
Okay. So
Nothing
do you
happened
encounter
when you
on
were
your-
gone.
okay. So
Nothing happened.
we talked about
the golden
crap.
rule.
Furries?
The golden rule.
Furries?
Furries, mirror people,
Lagging.
lagging.
Yes, we know you're lagging. I mean, technically yes, but also...
Sleepers.
Crash
Sleepers.
Cheers, potentially.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
sleepers. Yes, there are people that sleep in VRChat. Just leave them be.
Most of the time, they're gonna have you muted anyway. I know because I'm one myself. But if they, in case they forget, don't agitate them and try and wake them up.
And don't
Please.
play loud music into
Because-
their ear. Don't do that.
Because I tell you now, for when I got woken up while I was in VR chat, I was really confused because you forget that you have this thing on. You get really disoriented.
Disoriented?
Rated. That, yes. It's really bad. So please don't wake us up.
Okay.
Or fight you.
Let's see.
There's like a whole video I know that that Fia did about like the different types of like VR chat players that you might encounter.
Yeah. I haven't ran into them for quite some time, but crashers.
Yeah,
Mm,
I
I
haven't
haven't-
really encountered a crasher myself.
Fucking
But
worse.
I haven't encountered any crashers for a while, probably because when I hang out with you guys, there's always a private instance instead. But yeah, whenever you
Yeah.
join like a public instance, there is a chance that there's going to be someone that will hop in there and crash everyone, or a specific type of people. So if you're like on a quest, you might be targeted, because there are people out there that will target the quest people just because they're on quest. Like there are crashers that when you play Among Us in a public world, they will just go in there and crash the entire world, and everyone will just keep respawning, and you keep on hearing the death sound. Like when an imposter kills you, you keep on hearing that. It's bad, and then you keep going down to like 1 frame a second, and trying to like reset yourself will take time.
what about the ravers? VR chat ravers,
The what?
drinkers,
Yeah. So
ravers and
Raver.
drinkers.
raver people that go to dance clubs to drink, dance, have a good time, and vibe when it's like late at night for them or on the weekends.
And say there are drinkers too, and definitely one thing I would say with that is, you know, just if you are going to become a VR chat drinker, know your limits, because people can and have died drinking too much in VR chat.
Yes, please know your limits when you're
So-
drinking in VR, and please sit when you're drinking. Don't try to stand and drink, because you might lose your equilibrium because you are in VR, and then when you're screen goes frozen, you lose your equilibrium and you might topple over. So please be careful when you're drinking in VR.
And
Don't
don't
get
let
your
people
glass in
pressure
your
you
jugular.
into and don't let people peer pressure you into drinking more than you can handle either. 'Cause that's another thing that commonly happens.
One thing you can do to avoid that, having a bottle of water. Because they're not going to know you're actually drinking liquor or not. You can always substitute it for a bottle of water. That way you can pace yourself. Or you can just hang out with
you can
people
trick 'em.
and just, trick them. You can trick them and just say that you're drinking tequila. Even though it's just a bottle of regular
Tequila.
water. I cannot handle tequila. Tequila puts me on my ass.
So that way you can say I'm on my fourth bottle, and they'll be like, "What the fuck? This guy's stomach is just made of iron." What the fuck?
Okay.
I
And then they're
prefer
going to
rum
test
myself.
IRL.
Alright.
Then you
So...
can run in the ass, that's why.
Any other types of players you can think of that other players might encounter?
This is we already did it before. VR families.
Yes, we have an episode about that. Go watch it.
Yeah. So there will be
No,
people.
no more laughing bit space.
No more laughing.
I'm sorry, you didn't hear what happened. You didn't hear what happened.
Yeah, I didn't hear what happened. Now let me finish. So you will come across these
I'll let you
VR
finish.
families. So if you hear someone say,
Oh, God.
"Hey, mom," it's not like someone actually talking to their mom outside of VR. They're probably talking to another player that they're referring to mom, or dad, or brother and sister. No, they're not related, even though there are people that have relatives that do play this game and sometimes hang out with them. But for the most part, it's just people kind of role-playing as a family.
Another big one are the memers. Are another big one.
The memers?
Yeah, the ones who like dress up
Listen,
in like meme
if we-
avatars, like sexy Kermit and whatnot.
Oh.
Listen, if we go through every genre of different people who are in VR, we'll be here forever.
Yeah, you're probably right. Is there anything else that we're missing? Because I can't think of
I'd say
anything more.
if you're still confused, if you're still confused, there's plenty of guides on YouTube and like resources for you to like learn how to play VRChat effectively and how to make friends
Most of
here.
all, just
so.
have fun.
Mhm.
And there are different types of groups out there. And they all have their own Discord servers that you can join up with too. Try to join ones that your friends are a part of, so that way you can have a starting point and just branch out.
Yeah.
No need that.
And as Penny,
Don't
if Penny
make-
was here, Agent, I think that Penny would say you meet people through the people you know.
Yes,
So
Yeah.
Penny does glow
That's
about
true.
that all the time.
And if you're a lonely fuck, then sucks to be you.
God damn it, Jack.
Jackie, what are you talking about yourself?
No, but one thing.
I just want the people to relate to.
No, but another thing, you don't have to prioritize VRChat because where the fuck is Join?
Oh, it's Azure.
Scared the crap out of me.
No, like
Anyway, no.
find some-
One thing for sure.
Go ahead. Burp in my face.
What are your face?
I thought you just burped in my face there.
I can burp if you want me to. No, but one thing for sure is that just because there's a habit that I built, and I'm probably sure other people has built it as well. You don't have to always play VRChat every single day just because friends are on. You could take time
True.
for yourself. You could not even get on for a couple of days. Just prioritize you time, because the amount of people I've seen where VRChat has destroyed them mentally, it's just astonishing that how many people has gone through that. So do take your time to take a break from VRChat, to gather yourself, to do what you gotta do, because I know sometimes VRChat does take a good chunk of your time, and you feel like you need to get on because, oh, my friends are on, let me get on so I can play with them. No, just you do you. Don't feel like you need to prioritize getting on VRChat. Fucker.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Yes. Your
But
mental
yes,
health
take
and
your
stability
time.
first.
Yes, take your time. Don't get on VRChat every single day, especially if it starts taking a toll on you. Don't do that.
This is a game. Don't
yeah.
forget that. Your real life comes
It's a
first.
game. Don't forget that.
Yes.
Exactly. Anyways, you continue.
Well, Azure joined back up again. All right. So,
Yeah.
I think we're all.
I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
We might even split this into a two-parter.
No, I think this might be one
How
whole
long we've been
episode.
going.
One for laughing fit.
Really?
Yeah, your
Oh no, we're
laughing
gonna put that
fit
into a
took
YouTube
about
short.
like 5 minutes.
I'm lagging.
All right.
This is not fair.
So
What happened?
that's it. We're closing the show now. All right. So
Yeah.
Aw.
we're ending the podcast here right now. So thank you for watching us. Thank you for listening to us. If you're listening on Spotify,
Thank you for putting up with us. Thank you for putting up with us.
especially me.
yes, we
More
did a lot of
accurate.
shit talking today, more than usual. So
Absolutely.
from Passion, Jackie, Space, and for Azure and Mocha who are out in the audience, and for myself,
Yeah.
have a good night. Enjoy VRChat when you get the chance, and hopefully we can see you there. Goodbye.
Take breaks.
Damn, your armpits smell.
Fuck you.
Yo, where's that sword?
Wait,
where's that sword?
Where's the sword? Yeah,
Come here.
Where's the sword?
Gonna make
go
shish
get
kebabs out of you.
No. No.